Alright, welcome back. And let's, ooh, that was weird. A little choppiness there. Let's get this turned in so we can get some stuff here. So let's see, we need 1,000 wire. We have right over here. Not that one. This one. We need to get rid of some of this stuff. Do I have room in here yet? I do. Tiny little bit yet. Then we need... Let's see. Plastic. And then... motor. 200 of those. See how quickly it fills up again. While we're waiting for that, let's grab some modular frames. 2, 3. And motor. And then back to modular frames. So the plan today on the right here, we added some new to-do list items. Obviously tier 6 research now. We're going to do one to start off with. Then we're going to actually do a bit of a SAM expansion today. We're going to make it so we don't have to craft these SAM fluctuators. Seeing as we will have the manufacturer now. So let's get that turned in. Get that turned in. And send this off.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Why, thank you, Ada. Alright, so... this guy... see, what does it take? Motors, frames, plastic, wire. So yeah, stuff we all have. Alright, so... taking a look at this, it's got 4 inputs now, so we have to deal with 4 inputs. This is obviously the space elevator parts that we're going to need to deal with, so we're going to need motor, rubber, smart plating. Ooh, smart plating. We can make a separate smart plating factory for this. Only 2 motors as well. We'll figure that one out. And then adaptive control units use automated wiring, which is obviously the other space elevator part that we have going. Circuit boards, which means we need to deal with making a electronics factory, which is not part of here. I gotta deal with that. The computers, which is something that we'll look into here in a second. And then heavy modular frames. So this is, like I said, this is going to take a while. This bit's going to take a bit. This one, obviously, modular frames, steel pipes, encased industrial beams, and screws. So heavy modular frames has always been sort of like the meme where you make a gigantic factory to make your heavy modular frames. Let's see, high-speed connectors. Quick wire cable circuit board, okay. Oh, that's right, the oscillators are in here too. We're going to need to start making those. See, I mean, all of this stuff we're going to need to start dealing with. Circuit boards, cables, plastic. Circuit board, cable, plastic, okay. So yeah, we're probably going to have to start, like, moving stuff around with trucks and trains and that kind of thing, which I'm not very good at. So that'll be an interesting thing. This is where the series is going to take some time to move from one piece to the next, and I haven't really decided if I'm going to, like, do some work, like major amounts of work off camera to like build setups and then just kind of let you know what I did. So that's a possibility. Circuit boards are not in here. They are in assemblers. If I'm correct, yes, circuit boards are copper sheets and plastic. So yeah, we need to like start doing some serious builds, figuring out what we need, possibly expanding off of the plastic and rubber factory, bringing things in from there, or bringing things into there. Probably might make some like separate smelting factories. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's kick off some hard drive. In fact, let's do some hard drive selecting. How about that? Let's kick off a hard drive first of all. Let's select some stuff. I think I'm just gonna leave that one. Use quick-wire steam sheet. That's a refinery recipe for copper sheets. Wonder if that's... I don't feel like fuse quick. I don't think I'd want to use that much copper just to make quick wire. Let's do this one. And then wet concrete is always a super good one. I'm just gonna start picking some of these. Use quartz. That uses coal though. I think we'll leave that one. Actually, you know what? Let's try a rescan. Ooh, crystal computer. Or 6 inventory slots. That's a tough call. Man, that makes computers in a very weird way. Let's do this one. I have some inventory slots. Let's do a reroll on this one too. Coated iron plate. Flexible framework. Ah, that's right. That one's not bad either, is it? That is a lot of iron plates. Let's just do this one, just because it's interesting. Copper rotor. I don't think either of those are good. Pure iron ingot, this one. This is the one. The big refinery recipe. I can't believe we got that one. Okay. Molded steel beam. Probably not going to use that one. Let's rescan. Both of those are pretty bad. Alright. This is what's going to happen, is we're going to start getting the ones that we skipped. Basic iron ingot with... steeled frame. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I got the 2 crappy ones again. That's what's going to start happening, is I'm going to pick... say, let's re-roll and see what happens. And now I don't have these recipes sitting in here to block it, you know? Let's leave this as a blocker recipe. Molded steel pipe, yeah, those are both crappy. Iron alloy ingot, copper alloy ingot, those are both kind of crappy. Those are both kind of crappy. Fine concrete's actually pretty good, from what I remember, but it's also using up rigger motor. That's one that I don't remember seeing. You can make polymer resin directly from crude oil, and it gives you byproduct of heavy oil residue. Here's a plastic smart plating. That one's kind of interesting too. I think we'll just make regular smart plating though. I like the regular smart plating recipe. That one's kind of interesting. I kind of want to get that one, but I don't know if we need it just yet. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Is there anything else that I can do? I can do some of these. That one's got computers in it. That one's got heavy modular frames in it. We do have some of them, but not a ton left from our... actually, we have no computers left. Yeah, oh yeah, we have 23. shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, and then eventually you get past heavy modular frames and need fused modular frames as well. It becomes even more complicated. Okay, so I'm good with that. I haven't even made the first blueprint maker. I should do that eventually too, but I'm okay just kind of winging it for now. So over here is where we have our singular SAM ore, creating 30 per minute, I believe. It's not even say, it's just SAM. SAM making reanimated SAM 30 per minute, which makes it into half of I have the recipe up on the other screen, but it's basically half of a manufacturer, and we need 90. I think we have enough over here. Yeah, there's 2 nodes. 2 nodes left. We're almost out of iron here, and they're both impure, so I'm going to have to, like, Mark II one of them, which is fine. So we need 74 iron ingots. Oops. That was weird. Sure, I'm still going. I am. Okay. And then we're going to bring it over here, and we're going to craft a couple of things. I think we need to probably redo this, how this is set up. Okay, let's... set this up over here. Reanimated SAM, put the SAM ore. Yeah, we can just get rid of that. Okay. Like that. And then we're good to go. Okay. And then we'll end up splitting this with a smart splitter and sending it up, I think, to our manufacturer. So let's make some stuff over here. Make these into, we'll just do 90. Not gonna be too tall. Probably. Need 3 of them because one of them needs to be a Mark II. Could overclock it, but it's just easier to do a Mark II. Let's see. Production, Mark II. Nope, it fits. Not the right way. That is the right way. And why can I not? Missing materials. Oh, because I only need a Mark 1. Okay. Close that off. Okay. Clear some of this stuff. Alright, so we need give those power right away. Okay, so is this my... That's my 30. This is my 60. And we need... Okay, so this is going to be a really easy setup. Like, almost too easy. And then we just need to pipe it over there, or pipe that over here. I think we'll pipe it over there. Actually, no, because that thing flies through there. We'll pipe this over here. We'll figure out a way to get it back this way in a cool-looking manner. That works. We'll do something like that. Make some like zigzag belt going on here. Let's put a splitter here, put a smart splitter there. And we'll go right is any, forward is overflow. Okay. So let's see. We go that. Okay. Gotta make a very spaghetti belt for this thing. I think it might actually end up looking kind of cool. Okay, that should be good. This is the 60. That's the 60. Okay, so this is 2 smelters. Let's do a splitter. This. Actually, I don't even need to do it like that. Let's make it... like that. And then like that. I think that'll work. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. And it doesn't look weird. Where is my... freeform metal beam? We'll go from right here, right there. I think I need to... Yep. Like that. Okay. Iron ingots. And then should go straight in. Yep. Perfect. This is going to be slightly excessive for this iron, which means it'll shut off from time to time, but we can always adjust it. Okay, so now those 60 go into one. And then that goes into one. We need a merger. This is going to be iron pipes at 15 per minute, which should be exactly 60. And we need another one of these. Let's get power up to this one. Okay. And then this one is going to make wire, but it's going to be iron wire, and we need 25. So let's see, 4 megawatts, and if I have a second one, if I make it 25, I think it uses slightly more than 24 megawatts. We'll just overclock a single. See what happens here. don't even see it using more power. Oh, 4.6. Yeah, that's way better than running 2 constructors. Even a downclocked one. Okay. So yeah, that's our ins and our outs. We need 15, 25, and 30 SAM. Which 30 SAM is going to come from over here. Okay, now bring this probably to there. Set up a single manufacturer right in the middle. That's about as middle as it gets. About this way. That's also about as mid. I actually guessed that right. Kinda crazy. Okay, now I need an awesome sink. Not like that. Merger. In. And we're going to set a spark splitter right there and put center any left overflow again, just in case it gets backed up. Then we have a place for that to sink into at 30 per minute, and then this we'll do the same thing. We'll do a smart splitter right here. The left will be overflow. Middle is none. Right is any. Right will go to storage. This needs to be set as SAM fluctuator at 50%. Yep, see, 30, 25, 15. And then we'll run this guy in here. We'll run a container right here. And then once we create 10 of them, we will create our our other thing. So, perfect. So let's make some floor holes. Where's this coming from? Nowhere obvious. Okay. Okay. Doesn't matter which one We just need to have it not be like that. Okay. There we go. And just for now. We do metal beams? No, I don't think we had enough for metal beams. Or metal pillars. There we go. Oh, we need power in this guy. We need power in both of these guys. Should be correct. Right is any, left is overflow. Yeah, it already sent some over into overflow. That's funny. Left, overflow, center, any. Yep, looks right. There we go. Now we are automating SAM fluctuators. Eventually we can expand on this, possibly. I guess we'll figure it out. We might end up using a different SAM or node to do the expansion of it, but this will at least get it automated so we have it being synced. Oh, you know what? That's okay. We'll wait. So yeah, that takes care of the SAM expansion. Oop, there we go. It's slow, but it'll end up filling up. I really like how manufacturers look. They're so huge, though. They take up a ton of space. But yeah, the manufacturers are super neat. Like, if you look in here. Like, taking that piece, welding it, putting that in the middle. I mean, this is not at all what it's making, but I guess kind of. It's definitely not what it's making, but that's okay. Okay, so now we can make our dimensional depot to store these off. And there we go. Ta-da. Alright, I like how that worked. And then this is still storing the excess of this. Yep, this is still storing the excess over here. So if for some reason this is never going to back up, though. because I'm sinking it. Let me think about this. No, it's never going to back up. So it's never going to refill that if I use that. Ooh. We could make this into a regular splitter. And then it will. Yeah, if we make this into a regular splitter, it will always send some that way, if it can. And it will always send 30 this... Oh, it's going to cause the manufacturing to shut down. That's okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Most of the time it's going to be full. I don't think I'm going to use this stuff for anything, but... I suppose we could move the storage up here for it instead of down there. No, that's okay. I'm okay with it because we could store it off of this line instead of off of that line. Yeah, if I decide I want to change it later, I will. Okay, so now we need to think about... We're not actually going to start it today, but let's take a look at that recipe again. Just go over to a place where I can slap a manufacturer down. So I think the first thing that we're going to need to do is actually build up our... Might actually have to build a Caterium factory. Let me think, where can I build? There is actually a Caterium node out in the Rocky Desert, and there's a whole slew of iron out there that we can use to build a big manufacturing plant. That might be where we go. Because computer requires circuit board, cable, plastic. We have plastic out there. It's not too far. 40 per minute. That takes 40 per minute from our thing, but that's okay. That's only one thing, though. We might actually have to, like, truck plastic in. Yeah, that could be. And then we could do iron wire to cable. And then circuit boards are... copper sheet and plastic again. So I think... copper sheet, plastic. Cable and plastic. I wonder if it isn't Blue Crater time. Make a very large plastic and... with excess power. Plastic and rubber factory down in the Blue Crater. That might be what time it is. Because it is sort of near to here, and then we could truck it or even train it over the completed plastic and rubber to somewhere else. Except we need Caterium eventually, don't we? We do have Caterium over here. Never mind. We have Caterium. What am I thinking? We have a huge... We could make a gigantic Caterium factory with a Mark II overclocked right over here. It's like... just over at the edge of this water, like, right... I don't know, somewhere over there? Somewhere it's... can't even see it. It's somewhere over there. Because we need... should probably do AI limiters. Crystal oscillators need to be made at some point, which means we need quartz from over there by the blue crater as well. Yeah, I think that's what time it is. I think that's what time it is. We got modular frames. That, I think we're going to do modular frames out in Rocky Desert. Because this is all iron. I see iron pipe, concrete for the iron pipe, with the alternative recipe for encased industrial pipes, and screws, so iron screws, or cast screws. And then modular frames are basically all iron as well. So yeah, and there's water there, so we can use the refinery recipe for iron. Okay, so that covers heavy modular frames. Then modular engines that's all iron. That's the rubber that we need from the crater. That's all iron as well. So we could probably do that down in the crater. It's not that much iron to make motors and smart plating. We'll probably do that directly in the crater. And then, yeah, this is the guy that needs the circuit boards. Circuit boards are in here, correct? Yeah. Copper sheets, plastic. There is some copper down there as well. Automated wiring is everything. Automated wiring is stator and cable, which we need stators for motors as well. And then circuit boards, and then well, we got to bring heavy modular frames over. That kind of sucks. And we got to bring computers over. Where are we going to do computers again? Where are we thinking we want to do computers? Well, I wonder if it isn't... We should just think about maybe mathing it out to do it all at once. And see if we can manage to do it in the crater. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to move to the crater. How much iron is in... Let's just go over there real quick. We'll show you the blue crater. I like the blue crater. But yeah, I think this is going to be a multi-part set of episodes, obviously, or I'm just going to, like, have some pretty major cuts. So we'll figure out how that works as well as we go through. This was our old SAM factory. We have another SAM node here, but it's shut off. Or is it shut off? There's SAM stuff just sitting in here. Betcha there is. Nope, we got rid of most of it. Okay, good. Okay, so there's like a gajillion things of iron. There's geysers, which we haven't even tapped into yet, but there's sulfur here. Look at all this sulfur. I think those are new. Okay, iron. Start by looking for iron. I know there's iron here. I just don't know how much of it. 170. Oh, there's pure. There's a normal. There's another normal. There's like several right over here, it looks like. Oh, that's right, there's a little lake here that's got some iron by it. What are these? Normal, normal, normal. 4 normals right here. Okay, I think we have more than enough iron to do it over here. We can actually make the heavy modulars up here, maybe. I mean, there's tons of iron, and yeah, I think we'll be okay. We'll just have to bring it. There's a lot of, like, creativity in making it fit. Yeah, there's a few more over here, I think. One more over here. Just one more. So this could be, maybe that's up here, so we could do the little one. Oh, we got a box over here. I don't know if I got this one. Rubber. Need some rubber. We never looked at our hard drive either. What goodies do we have on the ground? Motors, stators, rubber, gas Nobelisk, an interesting one. Heavy modular frames, that's useful. Okay. And then if I search for oil, I want to say there's a whole bunch. Yeah. Okay. So normal, pure, normal, pure, pure. I think that's all of them. Yep, I think that's all of them. But that's a lot of oil. That's a lot of freaking oil. Especially if you overclock an extractor with a Mark II belt. Or a Mark II pipe. I see something else I want.
Organs and veins are grown, and bones are dug into our walls. The temple gift is being desecrated. Our notes are sour still. Harmony follows many star journeys.
Patterns are starting to emerge in vocabulary, sentence structure, topics. How fascinating to once again solve a true mystery, to be unable to create any accurate predictions.
I don't remember this big geyser being in the middle of this lake. That might be new too. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. Ooh, it needs 300 megawatts of power. We'll hook that up later when we get power down here. But basically, that's where we're going to leave it. I think we're going to be down in the Blue Crater next, starting our Phase 3 factories. We'll have to bring power down this way and get things cooking. There is plenty of limestone as well. Yeah, there's pretty much everything out here. So I think we'll be good to get things rolling this way. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.